Alright guys, as most of y'all know, and most of the reason that y'all follow me is because I'm trying to fish as many catfish tournaments as possible. I'd like to call myself a tournament angler, fish at least, try to do at least a tournament a month, most of the time 2 to 3 tournaments a month. And I really hadn't tournament catfished a lot up until last year. I've always catfished my whole life. I've done a few tournaments here and there, bigger tournaments, stuff like that. And I know that's what a lot of people around here do. So I wanted to give a perspective from somebody that's going from being your weekend angler to a tournament catfisherman. And the first thing I will say, guys, is it is not for everybody. The stress level is extremely increased. You can tell yourself all you want to, guys. You can sit at home and say, I'll be happy, when I get there. No, every time you go, you want to do better. So if you really want to do tournaments, you really have to have a drive to do that, guys. It wears on you. It really does. You're fishing against the best in your area. These guys have been doing it, most of them, especially like my age. They've been doing it longer than I've been alive. And I'm going to try and give you a couple of the things that I feel like, in my opinion, are very important. One of those I'll say is don't overthink it, guys. A lot of people think about, we go in there and we're like, what about this spot? And then we check it, we move, and we check it, we move, and we check it, we move. Guys, you're burning time. I'm not saying that it's not good to move consistently, guys, but when you move, I want to know where I'm going. So when I leave, I'm leaving, and when I get there, I'm there, and we're setting right back up, guys, because you got to think about any time you waste in that tournament. You think, okay, it's a 12, 14-hour tournament. It's not that big a deal. Guys, it matters. It don't take but 5 minutes, guys. That extra spot, that extra 5 minutes to that line soaking can make that difference in you catching that tournament winning fish, that big fish for that tournament. It really can. I've seen it myself, and I've done it. So the first thing I would like to say is when you get ready, guys, have a game plan together on where you're going to go. And going right with that, guys, these two were my two top tied is bait, guys. The rigs, we're not going to get into that, but however you want to do it, me personally, I don't even use floats, guys. You know me, y'all see my rigs. They're simple, a hook, a weight, and swivel pretty much. I mean, y'all can go back and see my rig time videos. I can make new ones however we want to do it, but they're simple, guys. But the bait is key, guys. When you go to any body of water, you say, like, for instance, we went to the James the other week. We went to the James. The first thing you want is that key bait that's there, guys. You might not get the best bait that's in that body of water when you're going somewhere away from home to fish, but the first thing you want to do, guys, is get that shad. Blue cats, anywhere you go, are going to eat shad, and that's mainly what we are targeting in that tournament, So eels are always great, guys. No matter where I go, to Neuse River, to Cape Fear River, James River, everywhere we go, guys, we take eels, of course, but you always want something different. I'm not going to say that eels, like I said, they work, but I'm the type of person, I want the best bait that's in that body of water. So, if I'm going somewhere and I can get crappy bass, bluegill, anything that's native, that's big, hand size or better, guys, I'm going to use it. Of course, like I said, I'm still going to use my eel, but I'm going to use that too. And probably the third thing I will say, guys, and this will probably be the last one because this video is already like 3.5 minutes long and I could run on for days about this. Don't let it get to you. Don't let the people, guys, don't let the haters, don't let the videos, don't let it stop you, guys, because what that means is you'll start out, guys, everybody will love you from the get-go. They'll love you. You're somebody else giving them money on the weekends. I mean, I hate to say it that way, but it's the world we live in, guys. When you go to a tournament situation, you have to look at it as everybody's cool with it as long as you're giving something to them. But when you start competing for that purse, guys, and you start being a threat in the catfishing world, they're not going to talk to you. They're not going to give you the information that you think you need, guys. A lot of it is yourself. You have to figure out for yourself because it's kind of like going to the racetrack, guys. That's the easiest way I got to put it. Nobody's going to say, hey, man, come look at my car and see what I got up under here and see if you think yours is faster. I mean, it just is what it is, guys. We all have our little nicks and knacks. But no matter what, don't let anybody stop you because the more they hate, the better you're doing, guys. When you start getting to that point, that's when you know you're doing something right. So when you get there, don't stop, guys, and back the people that back you. So that's probably going to be the end of this video. Super long. I think it says like 5 minutes, guys. But just want to have a little talk with y'all on what I thought as an amateur angler entering the catfish tournament world. So thanks, guys, and have a nice day.